Most people choose their first carbon steel knife wrong. This is the one I'd recommend. This 7-inch Gyuto, aka chef knife, is a very approachable size. Also for carbon steel, it's easy to get into for your first one because it is stainless clad. If we look close here, you can see that we have the stainless jacket, and then below that, that little squiggly line is where the differential materials meet. So just a small amount of that carbon core is peeking through. That means that you have a lot less carbon steel that you have to babysit. Now I say babysit because carbon steel is not stainless. It is prone to rust, and it is definitely going to spot and stain while you're using the knife. Allow that spotting and staining to develop into a patina, and when that oxide layer builds up, it works as a light protectant against rust. The benefits to carbon steel is that molecularly the grain structure is finer, so carbon steel gets sharper. It also has really good wear resistance and a high hardness. That wear resistance and hardness work together to give you really long edge retention, meaning that your knife stays sharp for a long period of time. This is blue super carbon steel. That's the upper echelon of carbon steel. In the alloy recipe, they add a little chromium and tungsten, and that makes the steel very workhorsey, less chippy. Now, with how sharp this knife can get in a Gyuto profile, it's perfect for all of the cutting techniques. It is very versatile. We can even get it off of the cutting board into our hands because of this smaller size. The back 2/3 of the knife have just a little bit of a flatter blade profile, making real precise cuts when we do the push forward technique or the pull back. The perfect amount of curve up front to do that European rock and chop drag cutting, and really great for mincing. This is a wah style handle with an octagonal profile. Really makes it easy to hold on to with that pinch grip, whether we're pinching the top of the handle up on the neck, or if we're going to choke up a little bit and get our fingers onto the blade with our middle finger in the choil. Really just locks it into place, and it adds to that confidence while you're cooking. Because the majority of this blade has that stainless steel cladding, this is where people might mess it up. So don't treat this like a stainless steel knife. It still has carbon steel that's exposed. What that really means is if you cut anything very acidic, citrus and tomatoes, wipe that juice off quickly. And when you're done washing the knife, dry it and make sure that it is put away bone dry. If you can care for a cast iron skillet, you can definitely care after a carbon steel blade, and this one is very easy to look after. This is a lightweight, approachable knife, not only perfect for professionals, but really great for beginners that want to get into carbon steel. Treat this knife the right way, and it's going to outperform almost every other knife that you have and last you a lifetime. Thank you so much for watching.